Hello, 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 and welcome to CK's Antics. I am your host, CK, and today is Saturday, December 5th. Wow, we made it through a week. Oh, I'm so excited. Finally into the weekend. Hopefully, I don't look as tired as I feel. I had major insomnia last night. Literally stayed up all night last night and didn't go to bed until about 6:30 this morning. And then didn't really sleep that well anyways. Woke up around noonish, 1 o'clock, somewhere around there. So I will do my best to look like I'm awake. So bear with me if I just kind of space out for a moment. But yeah, so welcome. Hopefully you're having a good day. And oh, it's okay, Callie. It's no big deal. Trust me. Insomnia is not new to me. I'm a pro at this, so it's okay. The problem is it just screws up the whole sleep cycle. So I am gonna attempt to go to bed today at a decent time, and we'll see how that goes. And I am actually tired, so I didn't really nap once I was up. So that's the key, is not napping. So I probably won't stick around for game night with Paul tonight, just because I do need to get some sleep and get my clock back on its normal schedule. But that's okay. It's all good. We will get through this. Not a problem. Anyways, let's see. What do we got today? So we're going to cover what's coming up in national holidays. We're going to talk about episode 6, Mandalorian. And I'm actually going to do more of a recap so far of the entire season so far, with no spoilers, don't worry. And then I'm going to talk about some funny finds I found, and then we're gonna talk The Crown season 4, since I've finished that. And that one, you really can't do spoilers. I mean, it's based off of history, and of course there's some made up dialogue and stuff, but other than that, they do a pretty good job sticking to the historical context of what was happening. So yeah, we're gonna do that. And of course I'll tell you about how Vlogmas is going, this whole December CK's December Fun Challenge I'm having right now, so you can join along if you want, all that good stuff. And that'll be it. So, might as well get started. Alright, here we go. So, what do we have on the calendar coming up this week? Wow. So, There's a lot actually. This week is packed with holidays. I think like every single day of the week has something. Things I want to highlight though, starting off tomorrow, is National Gazpacho Day. On Monday, we've got National Cotton Candy Day. Tuesday, National Brownie Day. As you noticed, a theme, food related, I'm happy about. And Wednesday, we've got Christmas Card Day. Who doesn't like a Christmas card? And then moving on towards the end of the week, we have National Lager Day on Thursday. Good beer. And then Friday and Saturday, there's not anything I particularly am like a fan of per se. So yeah, I'm okay with that. Yeah, I know. National Cotton Candy Day. I know. Who doesn't like cotton candy, right? Yeah, it is. It is a national holiday. So I am certainly excited about that. And speaking of which, when we talk like cotton candy, there is one thing that, and I don't even know if it was cotton candy. So when I was in Thailand, we were, gosh, where were we? I can't remember. Oh shoot, now I'm blanking on the name of the city we were in, but it was the original like capital city of Thailand. And they were selling, the best way I can describe it is a version of cotton candy, but it looks like long like strings of like hair, but not like human hair, but I mean it's stringy like hair, but it comes in several flavors and it is so much better than cotton candy. And I think it's like their version of cotton candy, and I've never figured out what it was called. All I know is that every time I've been back to Thailand, and I've been to Thailand several times, like I'm always like on the lookout for that. So oh no, your dog is asking to be let out. Oh no. That's okay. That's okay. It's Birdie. Birdie, it's okay, Birdie. You need to go outside. I understand. That's fine. But yeah, go ahead. You can let Birdie out. It's okay, Birdie. And we'll be here when you come back. Because I know your YouTube, not YouTube, your mobile may not come as good. That's okay. That's okay, Callie. Go get Birdie outside. Take care of Birdie. She's so cute. Birdie, if you don't know, is her dog. Birdie's, yeah. Oh, and she adopted her. Gosh, how long have you had her now? Like a month? Has it been a month? All I know is that she seems so well adjusted now compared to like the first time you debuted Birdie. She just seems really relaxed and just very at home now. So I'm glad. I'm glad for Birdie. But we'll move on. So what else do we have? We talked about our national holidays, and let's talk now Mandalorian. Okay. Episode 6 came out yesterday, and as you know, if you've been following me, I love The Mandalorian. And of course, that little cute, adorable little creature there, as known as the child in episode 1 of season 1, but quickly everyone started calling Baby Yoda just because it looks like Yoda. It's not Yoda. We get it. We know that for anyone who knows the timeline and everything. Oh, nice. Oh, okay. Well, then welcome back there, Callie. Okay. So anyways, episode 6. Here's the deal. It's so hard to like describe what was happening in episode 6 because some characters come back and I don't want to spoil anything from that. So I won't say anything about that. And it's just good though. It's your typical like Mando's does this Mando thing, Baby Yoda is cute, all that good stuff. But things are definitely getting stressful, which is kind of what I want to like kind of do a recap of everything. So season 1 ended with, Mando basically being directed to continue to care for the child with the intent to go and find his home or find someone from the Jedi to teach him because he needs that. So that's pretty much where season 1 ended, and then of course season 2 picks up, and pretty much up until now that's been the whole thing, is getting Baby Yoda to find Jedi and help get him trained and get him to his people kind of thing. And the lead up, everything has been like progressively getting a little bit more intense, and we see it each week. and we're now 2 episodes away from the season 2 ending. And clearly, season 6 definitely was a nail biter kind of cliffhanger. I'll just leave it at that. So we do have some returning characters. Cara Dune, I think I can say that without being a spoiler. She does make a little appearance again, and I'm hoping that she'll be in the last 2 episodes. Seeing where it's going, I'm hoping that's the case because I really like Cara Dune. And then there's other characters that have made an appearance in this last episode. So hopefully that works out and they stay as well for the remaining 2 episodes. But I don't want to say who they are because, again, I don't want to spoil anything. It's characters that we've seen, but we haven't seen them in a while. And I don't think Ahsoka Tano is going to return this season. I don't think. Just the way the storyline's going and how she ended it last week in episode 5, I don't foresee her reappearing in this season anymore. We'll see, though. Who knows? And then another big one that came on the scene this episode. Hey, Rob, welcome to you. Glad you can finally tune in. I'm happy to see you here. And yeah, so then Ahsoka Tano did show in episode 5. And another one that showed up in episode 3 was Bo-Katan. And if you are a Star Wars Clone Wars fan, then you clearly know who Bo-Katan is. And again, I don't think we'll see Bo-Katan again this season. But we've got 2 episodes left until the season finale. And season 2 has really been like leading up to, I think, these next 2 episodes that are coming up. And I really hope they're longer episodes, like in the 45 to 50 minute length. I'm hoping they are. I haven't looked ahead to see if there's a time on how long these are. But I know, Paul, 2 episodes. It's so crazy. It's crazy and it's sad. And it's just like a catch-22, right? We've been so conditioned with like Netflix and Hulu, and well, those are the ones I know that typically will drop a whole entire season at once for you to just like straight up binge. And we've gotten so used to that. Disney Plus hasn't gone that route. They release 1 episode a week, just like when normal TV was growing up. And there's parts of me that wish it would just release the whole entire series. And then there's the part that's like, oh, you know what? I appreciate like kind of having to wait. It's that anticipation and everything that builds throughout the week. So it's a catch-22. Like, I wouldn't mind being able to binge it, but if I did, it literally would have been done in 2 days easily over a weekend. I mean, there are only 8 episodes. You can easily go through them in the season. There's 8 episodes in the season, and you can quickly go through them. So, yeah. Or you could do it in a day. Truly, you could. But easily done in a weekend. Clearly done in a weekend. And I would have easily been done with the entire season. So I do appreciate that whole, like, drawing it out. Just like when Game of Thrones did. And luckily for me, I didn't get on, like, the Game of Thrones bandwagon until, like, season 5. But it did not take me long to get caught up on that either, because it just sucked me in. It truly did. Like, after episode, like, 2 or 3, I finally got sucked in, and that was it. And that was pretty much my weekend, and pretty much every day after work for a good... It took me about, like, a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks. I can't quite remember. But all I know is it didn't take me long to, like, totally get caught up on Game of Thrones. And I do miss that one. Speaking of Game of Thrones, by the way, I know, we're talking Baby Yoda, but quick one. Game of Thrones, I did hear, like, House of Dragons, I think is the prequel or something like that. It's 2022 is looking like when that's going to come out. So we'll see. And, oh, Paul, you said you heard that they're working on spin-offs. Maybe you already looked. No, I didn't talk about that. And I just saw an article like right before I came on talking about that they were, and it was like a prequel to Mandalorian. And I didn't read the article. I just saw the title, the prequel to Mandalorian. And I was like, oh, but I was like, you know what? I got to focus on my live, so let's not get into reading everything like that. Hey, Sammy, welcome. But yeah, I did see that, and sometimes I just wish like focus on one thing. And I know they've pretty much already probably written the scripts and done the scene shooting and all that stuff, but still, it's like just let me try to enjoy one thing right now before we move on to like something else. But because otherwise, it's like a shiny object. It's like, ooh, there's a prequel. Oh, look at that. Oh, over here. So anyways, yes. But Mandalorian, so that's kind of where we're at. So season 1 ended. We had to get Baby Yoda to a Jedi Master or back to his home planet or someone to his people because he needs to be taught. And pretty much all of season 2 now, up through episode 6, has been about getting him that little bit closer to finding him a Jedi and finding him a home. But it's gotten stressful each step of the way. So 2 episodes left. We'll see. We'll see how it ends. And I am tempted to actually stream a spoiler version to have discussion. So if you are interested in that, please let me know, because I am kind of wanting to do that because I'm curious to see what other people's thoughts are on what's going to happen. Anyways, we'll digress. And yes, hey, Sammy Superstar, welcome and happy Macmas to you. And if you don't know what Macmas is, if anyone else is watching, hey, Macmas, if you haven't heard of Macmas, Sammy Superstar has tried to create a holiday for the month of December called Macmas that goes along with Vlogmas. And it's just talking about Macs, all Mac related stuff. So that's kind of cool. So again, go check out his channel, Sammy Superstar. And now we're going to go and move on to what's next? Oh yes, the funny finds of the week. And actually, these aren't necessarily so much funny, but cute and adorable finds for the week, really is what this is. So I like comics, and I enjoy some kind of sarcastic and sometimes dark comics. So this comic artist right here has a page called Work Chronicles. It's on Instagram, and the article was actually found on Board Panda. So this is one of them, but they get these ideas of what it's like at work for us. And they have, 4 to 6 comic panels about just the work environment. And some of it's a little dark and twisted, but it's still humorous because if you work in an office or have worked in an office before, you can relate. You truly can. And I don't know how many of you have felt like going into work sometimes and it feels like you've been at work like 5 hours and it's only been like 1 or 2. It is, hey, is it 5 p.m. yet? Uh-oh. Why does it say my connection? My connection's offline. Everything looks good. Okay. I think we're good. All right. Slowly, it looks like everything's good. Everything's telling me I'm good. So we'll see. All right. But huzzah. Yes. Adorable finds with CK. Yeah. Yes, Paul. Adorable finds with CK. So this one, yeah, like I said. So this one was cute because we've been there before, I think. Even if we're working from home, I'm pretty sure we've been here before. Where it's like, hey, is it 5 p.m.? And someone's like, no, it's not even lunchtime yet. So let me go get you more coffee. So that's one of them. The other one I found was this brilliant Photoshopper who has managed to Photoshop kitty cats into the world, basically. And he actually likes to call it the cat universe. Everything in his universe is cats. And I found these hilarious. He's on Instagram. He will actually even Photoshop your own pet onto whatever you want for like $5. So check him out. There's his Instagram. This article is on Board Panda, so you can check out more there. But I found these were my favorite ones. And most importantly, I love the hippo. That was the cutest one of all of them, I thought. So yeah, Sammy, cats. That's right. Everything is cats in this person's universe, this Cody Vesdi. Everything is cats in his universe. So yeah, they're adorable though. They're hilarious and I love it. I love it. Yeah, so creative, right? And this is what I love about just, seeing people's creativity. And this is why I'm doing December challenge. But we'll get to that. I'm not gonna take us off on a tangent right now. So anyways, speaking of more creativity, we've got one more, and this one is super cool, and I think it's super cool at least. And that is these two brothers went ahead and they did a stop animation of Toy Story 3, the full-length movie. Between these two brothers, they are now 22 and 24, Morgan and Mason. It took them 8 years. They finished January of 2020, and it's on YouTube. It's right there. If you go to the article, the link's in the description below. You can actually, it's a really good article to read, actually. And there is the link to the full YouTube Toy Story 3 stop animation that they made. But they took them 8 years, and so they started when they were 14 and 16. So, but it's amazing, and they did this all on an iPhone, and there was an app, like a stop motion app on the iPhone, and then they did the editing in Final Cut Pro. So yeah. But it's just a really cool article. The whole family got involved. Like, their dad was an engineer, or is an engineer, and helped build a lot of their backdrops and scenes and stuff like that. Other family members like played characters in their movie, but they shot scene for scene Toy Story 3, and it's obviously a little bit a change in their version. And when they originally posted it, yeah, Rob, I know, totally cool, right? And crazy. And when they originally posted it, it did get a copyright claim, but they did write back and explained what they were doing, that they're not trying to get money from this, they're not trying to monetize this. And Disney then lifted the copyright claim from them, and now you can literally watch the full version on YouTube right now and have no issues. And like I said, that's pretty cool. And it's awesome that Disney lifted the copyright ban that they put on them, because it is very similar to obviously Toy Story, because it is scene for scene cut. And some of these scenes, if you've ever looked at stop animation, or even if you do stop animation, it takes hours for like seconds of a clip. Can you imagine doing a full movie? Yeah. And then, you know, you got the editing and everything like that. So they usually said that they probably spent, for like a scene of like 3 or 4 seconds, took like hours, you know, probably between setup and movement, because you got to move inch by, you know, just not even inch, but like small little increments by increments. So that was kind of cool. So again, go read the story, because it is really cool. And the other thing I liked about it is that in the article they show like pictures of them throughout the years, like doing the various scenes. And as streamers, sometimes we want like the top gear. You're always looking at, you know, at least for me, like it's always like, ooh, gear. But you look at what they're shooting with. They literally shot with an iPhone. And when you look at some of the stuff they did, they used books to, like, you know, lift stuff up. So again, it's about using the stuff around you and totally MacGyvering the heck out of things to make them work. So you're not buying like expensive stuff. You can all do it with the stuff you kind of have at home. So, but that's kind of cool. But yeah, so, oh, it's your all-time favorite, Rob? Really? Which one? Is it which Toy Story is your favorite? Is it the original one? Is there 4 now? I don't even know how many Toy Story movies there are now, but I don't know. I would probably have to look and figure that one out. Yeah. Oh, cool. That's awesome. That's awesome. I'm glad I made your year, Rob. Yeah, go check it out. Like I said, the link's in the description below. Read the article. If you're looking to watch the full stop motion video they made, it's not even video, the movie. It's at the very bottom of the article, so you can definitely see it there. Oh, thanks, Paul. Great background music. Yeah, it's all Epidemic sound, so I'm glad you're enjoying that. Good, good. But yeah, so those are all my cool, unique, fun finds that I found this week. And now we're going to go into a nice little quick segment that I like to call What Am I Thinking? Or What's on My Mind? And today we're talking about The Crown Season 4. So let's go see what that. Okay, Crown Season 4. Really, really good, but this one was very, compared to the other seasons, this one was very dark in my mind. In terms of especially the scenes with Princess Diana, and Prince Charles, because man, those two, and that, I know that dialogue, a lot of it's made up, but because they don't actually know what happened behind the scenes. But what we know of what was seen in public, that we knew of, you know, him and Camilla, her having dealing with stuff, but just how she was treated in some of those interviews that have come out now, older interviews of her that have been released. Like, I think one of them was released like November 14th or something like that recently. And yeah, but it's wow. But, and the actress, and I forgot to look up her name, unfortunately, which I can't believe I'm blanking. But oh, Rob, yeah. So your first one is your all-time favorite. Cool. Sorry about that. Yeah. So, anyways, she does an amazing job. Like, and she looks so much like Princess Diana. She's done really, really good. And since I like finally finished the series, I've kind of been on YouTube just looking at the behind the scenes where they get to talk to the actors and stuff. And it's really interesting to kind of watch those interviews and as they kind of talk through the season, how it went. But if you're a fan of The Crown, let me know. I really enjoyed this season, but this is definitely a more dark version and kind of seeing some not great stuff in terms of just, you know, how she was treated. And it really makes you think, wow, yeah, it's, you know, you feel bad. You feel bad for Princess Diana for sure. And then the other one was Margaret Thatcher. That, again, I forgot to look up who played Margaret Thatcher, but she did amazing. So those were the two main new characters this year. And then Princess Anne, I believe, was also a new actress this year in this particular season. But again, just phenomenal performances by all of them this year. And it's really, really good. And I'm really looking forward to next season. And I hope they do a 6th season, but I think that one's still questionable. But again, it was good. And I did try to pace this one out. It's 10 episodes. And I did my best to like not just completely binge it like in, you know, 2 days. So I did stretch it out for like 4 days. But yeah, overall, really good. Totally happy about it. And now we'll talk about my December CK Antics December Fun Challenge. And this is kind of what I've been vlogging about each day. And I basically give you all the prompts for every day. There's a keyword right there. And you can do anything. Like, you don't have to vlog, just be creative. And that's kind of what I like. And that's what I like about finding those funny finds each week, is just seeing the creativity of people in general is just so amazing. And I want people to like think outside the box. And I think every single one of us is creative. I think we all have a creative side. We just need to figure out, you know, what is our medium for that creativity, and then just tap into it. And what I like about this, especially in this day and age with this technology that we have at our fingertips, that you don't have to be like a graphic designer, and you don't have to go to like courses and have all this high-tech stuff. There's so much stuff that you can easily get just on your phone in applications that can just transform pictures and videos just playing around with stuff. So that's what I like about this, and that's kind of what I want to help people tap into, is your creativity and thinking outside the box with stuff. So yeah, but that's where we're at. And just to let you know, today's day 5 star, still percolating the idea of what I'm going to do for my vlog. I have an idea. I just need to get it done, because I do need to go to bed at a decent time tonight. So we'll see with that. But then tomorrow is reindeer. I'm looking forward to that one. So hopefully you can join me. And if you do, go ahead, use those hashtags, CK's Antics, December Fun, if you're just doing drawings and all that kind of stuff. And I'm looking across all social media platforms to include the new ones as well. So like, which is MeWe and like Parlor. So yep, look in there as well. And if there's anything that I find, I will certainly highlight it on these weekly videos that I do. And with that, that's it. That is all I have for this week. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I did. I definitely had some fun looking into this week's interesting finds. And yeah, and thank you for the conversation. And yeah, that's good. Oh, thank you, Paul. Yeah, thanks. Oh, and Sammy Superstar, you want to go to bed at 1 a.m. or midnight? I'm hoping to go to bed before that. That's what I'm hoping to do. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. But good news, it isn't still the weekend, so I can kind of recover on the weekend. No, 2 a.m. Oh, he wants to go to 2 a.m. You want to do a time lapse of the sunrise. Okay. All right. Well, good for you, Sammy. Good for you. Hey, thanks, Rob. I appreciate it. And thank you for joining me, Rob. I really like having you here. And everyone else, Paul, Callie, anyone else? I hope I didn't miss anything else here. And of course, if you're catching on the replay, just let me know in the comments what you think, what you found most interesting. And of course, if you have any theories on Mandalorian, we can have that discussion, spoiler alert type discussion later on, for sure, because I definitely want to do that. But with that, I hope you all have a great night. And I'll see you all back here next week. And of course, I'll drop my daily vlogs and of course, daily national holiday stuff every day. So you can come back and check those. All right, everybody, have a great night. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Oh, don't forget, Paul Burke goes live in about a half an hour. I think it's a half an hour. To play some games. So Jackbox and I believe Among Us. We're going to attempt to do Among Us as well tonight. Okay, everybody, have a great night. And I'll see you all again next week. Bye-bye.